There have been a lot of seasonal updates inside of Royale High, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the mostly forgotten ones. Alright, hi, TT here, and today we are going to be talking about the mostly forgotten Royale High seasonal updates. Alright, so before the video starts, please make sure to like and subscribe and follow all of my socials that will be linked in the description. Without further ado, let me get into the video now. Now today's video is just going to be me mostly looking at the Royale High wiki and talking about updates that I have personally never been to or heard of before, and a lot of updates that you guys may know but may not remember as much. Okay, so the first update that I am going to be talking about is Mardi Gras event. Now the only information I could have found about this on the Royale High wiki was that on release, the realm, it was Moonlight Square, was used as a Mardi Gras event realm. Accessory chests available along with the Mardi Gras store. This lasted until March the 17th in 2020. And a lot of the items that would have came along with these events would have been the celebration bow tie, the feather bowler hat. I actually have never seen that in Royale High before. The fabulous feather mask, the Mardi Gras 2020 balloon, which I have seen around in Royale High, the mask hoop earrings, the party beads, and the stylish mask. So I really think that this is one of the minor updates that a lot of people don't really talk about that much anymore, and it's kind of an update that didn't really make an impact as like a seasonal update that would be happening over and over all the time again. And it is definitely an update that I definitely did not know about. I knew that it existed in Royale High because of the items being inside of Royale High. Do I wish that they did do it again? Yes, because the Mardi Gras items are actually one of the most hardest items to get in the game. If you are an item collector, it is incredibly hard to get these items because almost nobody has these items inside of their inventories. So if you are a collector in Royale High, I do wish you luck in finding these items if you don't already have them, because there are not a lot of people that have these. The majority of people in Trading Hub are mostly people that would have joined after 2020 and after this event would have taken place. So the next event that a lot of people don't really know happened inside of the game was the Monstercat and Royale High collaboration. The only information that I could have found on this was a tweet by another Royale High news account. The tweet reads, Royale High X Monstercat collab. Royale High has teamed up with Monstercat to bring all of you special quests for an exclusive Royale High item, which we all know, I believe, is a pair of headphones that pink. I think it's the kitty headphones. They are actually really cute. Follow the instructions on Royale High's castle events to complete the quest and claim your prize. Now, I actually do remember going into this event, but I never actually went and completed the quest because a lot of people were saying that it was kind of hard, that it was kind of easy. I was getting a little bit of mixed remarks. I really can't remember it properly, but I believe it was some kind of temple maze or something like that. But you would need to go into a certain realm, and in that realm there would be a cave leading to the event where there would be a bunch of Monstercat music playing, and you would need to do the quest. Now, as I said, I did not do this personally. I just traded for the headphones because they were pretty cheap at the time, and I think I would have came around right after this was posted, like in a year time. I would have came in 2022, and I would have just randomly came across this event because it was still in Royale High for some reason, and I was like, what is this place? And now I start to realize that this was an event that people just went into to get the free kitty headphones, but because so many people already had it, there was no use to go and do the quest anymore. And it's one of those events that are generally on the smaller side of events, and not a lot of people really remember it, especially the new players that would be joining Royale High. Not a lot of people would know this was an event that existed, and just would think that the kitty headphones that came along with it is just an accessory that was placed into Royale High, without realizing that these kitty headphones were just headphones that came from the actual event itself. Like, it didn't come in the shop. You couldn't buy it from the shop. It was an exclusive item, right? So the next update that I definitely did not know was inside of the game was an event called the Happy Birthday Launce update, and it was an update that was specifically thrown for Launce for his birthday inside of Earth, and this was something I definitely didn't see inside of the game. It's so unexpected, and like, definitely didn't expect one of the developers to actually have a birthday inside of the game. It's like, what? And in the event, one of the obtainable things that you could have gotten inside of the update was like a happy birthday cake, a happy birthday Launce sign or something. I don't know if it was a sign specifically, but I'm watching some of the older videos on it, and for a lot of people back in the day, I guess it was a pretty random update. And looking at it now, for me, it was a pretty random update to include into the game. And on the topic of seasonal updates, I just wanted to quickly share my feelings about how I feel about all of these updates. And genuinely speaking, I kind of understand why some of these were one-off events, because it's like, what if every year you just celebrated one developer's birthday inside of the game? Like, it doesn't really make sense why that specific update was inside of the game. I don't really know why Abby like made it into an update to begin with, even though it wasn't necessarily considered a new update to the game. It was just something to celebrate somebody's birthday, and I do understand why they kind of never really expanded on that. For the Mardi Gras update, I kind of understand why they didn't bring it back, because for every new seasonal update, you're going to need to bring out new items to upkeep with that update. Like for example, with the Glitter Frost update and the Evening Fall update, you're going to need to bring out new items to make sure that people are invested in wanting to play the game. And when it comes to investment, a lot of people are going to want to look at some of the items that are coming out with that update. And with the Mardi Gras update coming out in Moonlight Square along with the Realms release, trying to keep that as a normal seasonal update that comes every single year would be a task. So I understand why they kind of discontinued it. As for the Monstercat Royale High collaboration, I don't really have that much to say about it, because I really have foggy memory on going into Royale High and playing it. It's one of those updates that generally is disregarded to be forgotten, because it really was not that big of an update to begin with. Even when you go into like Rainy Day Classroom, you can still hear that they are still collaborating, and you can hear all of their music inside of Rainy Day Classroom, and you can clearly see that their collaboration is still very strong. And I love the Rainy Day Classroom music. It's so fun. As for any other updates I may have forgotten, I really don't know if there are any other forgotten updates. If you guys have anything regarding those updates that I did not cover in today's video, you can put it down in the comments, because these are honestly the only 3 that I have seen that I have not personally heard about, and I just wanted to bring it to light in today's video. And I also took inspiration for this video from a Twitter poster under the user of @EmeryZZX on Twitter. So that is where my inspiration would have came from. I think the old Royale High lobbies can bring back some of these updates. I think they did bring back some of these updates, but I genuinely don't know. One of these days, I will play those old updates for you guys if you guys genuinely want it. Alright, so yeah, I think that is all I have to say on today's topic. If you guys have anything to add, please put it down in the comments. And yeah, that's all I have to say on today's video. If you guys liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see ya!